When you start planning your week, whether it's a hybrid work setup or not, what do you put first? Imagine you have an absolutely blank week that you need to fill in. What is the thing, the occupation, the activity you place first? There are a few different schools of thoughts on this one, and I have my favorite one. Now, some say you need to put in the thing you want to do the least. I think they call it the big ugly toad. Might be coming from Tony Robbins, but don't take my word from it. But I think it's pointless. There are some things that you have to do, some things that you don't like to do, and they need doing anyways. So if you don't have sufficient self-control to basically give yourself a kick and do something you don't want to do, well, that's a problem. And it doesn't have anything to do with time management. Others say that you should plan your family private time first. And yeah, sure, sometimes I do it, but I recognize that some people don't want to have their private time set on their work calendar, which is also fair. There is, however, a third school of thought that I second and that I use, which is the first thing you need to put is 2 half-an-hour blocks every day in which you answer emails, you communicate, you answer Slack, whatever it is. Now, it might sound weird, it might sound forced, but think about it. How many times a day, if you don't have that system set up, are you interrupted by a phone call, a Slack message, an email arriving, someone coming to your desk, whatever, a text message? And that's a problem. Because our brain is not made to focus on 2 things at once. Multitasking is a myth. So the only way you have to use your time efficiently is to focus on one thing alone. And if you're trying to do that, and on the other hand, you're bombarded by notifications and by people that want your attention, that does not allow you to sufficiently focus. Solution: give yourselves an hour a day, cut in 2 slots or 3 slots if you wish, of half an hour, 20 minutes, you name it, in which you make yourself available to communicate. Granted, saying this might strike some fear in you. It might prompt you to think, hold on a second, but what if someone has written me an urgent email? Now, in my experience, an urgent email can wait 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours with no consequences. And if it's really urgent, there is something that people do. They call you. So if it's something really urgent, people can give you a call. However, if it's not, they can wait a couple of hours for emails. So before you start thinking about hybrid time management, before you start thinking about placing your priority slots in the week, and we will see how in the next round, start by placing 2 half-an-hour slots during the day in which you answer emails. And do not check your email at any other point. Even if you do this, you will see already a massive difference in how efficiently you are using your time. What do you think? Have you tried it before? Does it work for you? Let me know. Thank you, and talk soon.